Another number that was chatted about this weekend by the man himself, Odell Beckham Jr. said, "Who the fuck said I'm looking for $20 million a year?
What's that?
What is this all about?" I just said I ain't taking $4 a year. I was almost the MVP of the Super Bowl the last time I played football. Obviously, everybody's seen what I was able to do as soon as I got to the Rams. You can judge me for how the Cleveland Browns situation went and how the ending at the Browns went. But when I got to the Rams, I scored a touchdown every single week. I was a dog. I've rehabbed completely. I am healthy. We saw Prince Amukamara put the video out. He looks good, sounds good. There was a lot of teams interested. He's still a free agent, though. So the $20 million a year guarantee was potentially something that was maybe drawing some teams off the OBJ scent, maybe. Then he came out, tweeted, "Who said that?" I think that's good news. I appreciate the fact that Odell is speaking about his situation currently, and I hope he ends up with a great team. He's tweeted Saquon Barkley. Obviously, he knows Von Miller very well. He was in Dallas whenever he was doing his recruiting pitch, and Jerry Jones was recruiting him. Jerry Jones is the one that told us he wasn't healthy, actually. Jerry Jones said he ain't going to be back for 4 or 5 weeks, and then we're deep into the playoffs. I don't know if now's the time. We learned that. We didn't know that. We thought he was all the way healthy. They trade for Brandon Cooks from Houston. They were in conversations with Adam Thielen. Are they still thinking about bringing in Odell Beckham Jr.? We do not know. But the Odell Beckham Jr. free agency continues, and I think a lot of us are very confused by it all.
Yeah, and it still feels like to me Buffalo is like the main place that he'll go.
Did Stephon Diggs unfollow the Buffalo Bills on his Instagram?
There's been a lot of that stuff this entire offseason.
A lot of tweets. I don't know what's real and what isn't real, and I could have just done the research. I apologize for not doing that, but it was in the middle of me just getting, just buried this weekend on the internet.
Yeah, that's hard to imagine, though, because he just restructured his contract to clear like 5-something in cap space, and they've done that with Josh Allen and Von Miller, and they really haven't made that big splash yet, and that's kind of why it feels as though OBJ is kind of the answer to both Rodgers, obviously, with the potential New York Jets trade that's coming, kind of match that on offense, and also Jalen Ramsey in Miami. Like, they need to kind of respond to that a little.
Odell's a dude.
Oh, yeah.
D-Hop's a dude.
So
there's a free agent list left right now. There's some big names that are still available out there.
Huge.
Obviously, the first wave during the tampering period went a lot of big guys. Then the second wave went through. We had a lot of linebackers. We had some big names move and big names sign. We still have some people on the board. Will they be on the board all the way through the draft? So teams have a little bit better understanding of what their roster needs or what it doesn't need. I forget who we were talking to, but they basically said going into the draft, you want to have all your holes filled so you can just draft best player. I think that was Ian Rappaport. So if you go into the draft, you don't have all your holes filled. You plan on utilizing the draft to fill some of your holes on your roster. Those are two different strategies, two different situations that teams find themselves in going into the draft. We need a guy at this position, or we're filled. We're just looking for best available player that we can add into our roster and hopefully make us better. So we'll find out a lot about what teams are doing what. Sounds like the Carolina Panthers are still going to be making some free agency plays after talking to Adam Thielen. Dalton Schultz still being out there.
He's very good.
Ezekiel Elliott has some great football left in him, we think. Marcus Peters is a dog. Rocky Sin was traded from the Colts to the Raiders, played good football. Clowney's out there. Lamar Jackson, free agent. I guess he's been available if you look at the technical terms there. DJ Chark, who was allegedly heading over to the Carolina Panthers, is there. Yannick Ngakoue is a player.
Huge.
Isaiah McKenzie's a dog. Frank Clark is a weapon. Leonard Floyd's still out there. Will Compton can still fucking add to a team.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Taylor Lewan, I seen him this weekend. He looks like he's ready to take on some
Fight
guys.
shape.
Hell yeah.